इनका एक और बार नाम हमें बताएंगे? रंजनी जी, अगर आपको तकलीफ ना हो तो आपके साथ हम एक फोटो ले लें?
We're heading to a full moon party right after this.
As all of you know कि आज full moon है and कितना ट्रैफिक होता है मुंबई में, तो गौरव इसके बाद डायरेक्ट चांद पे जाने वाले हैं.
Give her the applause she deserves because she truly does. Ekta Kapoor.
Actually, Ragini MMS started off as a 1 crore rupee film. 1 crore.
Wow.
And it was an interesting idea to do. And it starred a very popular actor of our times. We launched him with the film. It was Rajkumar Rao's launch. And it was done in a way that... So we've always tried to keep a bit of a... You know, there's always... It's young, it's sexy. America has a lot of date horror movies, which used to be those, you know, those slasher films, which is, you know, scream queens and everything. And they used to be great fun for young people to go and watch, because not everyone wants to go to the theater to have a serious experience, you know. People want to have fun. They have different things to take home from a movie. And this was like a combination of that. It did well, did very well for itself. Then we did the second one with Sunny Leone. That did extremely well. Then came the censors on the movies. And after we had Urta Punjab and all those movies getting stuck, I'm like, I'm not doing this again to myself. Because the last person getting scared was me. So I said I must make it into a digital franchise because it has to be wild, it has to be fun. I don't think we've run away from the sex of it. We don't, ever. But we never, ever promote non-consensual sex in it. In fact, even our ghost is a feminist, I think. I mean, when you see the promo, she's actually telling people that, you know, there's a fantastic line that Divya says that, you know, she's only killing creeps who make MMSs of girls without telling them. And killing men who don't take consent. So I'm like, I have no problem with the sexual aspect of the show. I think we have to stop having problem with sex. And I love the fact it's got young, fun, vibrant women and men in it. Young people. It's a hugely mass brand for me. It has cut across huge mass sections. I mean, a lot of mass. India knows Ragini MMS in its movie and in its digital form. It had the last outing with Karishma Sharma almost broke the internet. This time we have these two very popular young people, Divya and Varun, and Sunny and all these young kids on this. I'm calling you guys kids, sorry. So, yeah, I'm just so happy doing this franchise and so proud of it.
For my hello G girl, Sunny Leone. Has been, you know, so successful, and thanks to you always coming and lending support. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the history with the franchise and how excited you were to be part of it once again?
Well, it started I don't want to say too long ago because that would age me, but it's been many years since Ragini MMS 2 came out, and Balaji, myself, the team, Ekta and I, we've all been talking about over the last couple years, what are we going to do together? How are we going to work together again? And I met with Ekta and my husband, Daniel. We all sat together, and she's like, this is what I want to do. We're going to do this song. We're going to do, you know, some other things, and we're going to make a short film. And I'm like, all right, great, let's do it. And, you know, that's, you know, how I've come back.
Yeah. And I'm
not Ragini, though. That way, coming back, I'm coming back as me, Sunny.
As yourself, which I think is also awesome. You know, I remember this amazing video that, Ekta, you know, first of all, it was fun to see you act, by the way. I see how your team makes you do these things. Can we please acknowledge that for a second? Because I saw that on Instagram and I was like, 1 second, that is the Ekta Kapoor, right? And I remember her saying that, yaar, chamak, dhamak aur namak thoda sa kam hai. And what do you feel about that? You're the chamak, dhamak, namak, babe.
Yay. Awesome. I don't know how to respond. But I am really excited to be a part of this project. I know it's a huge brand. It's a brand, a name, and connected with biology, and it's just a really good formula, as you could say.
Was it fun doing that song? Because it looked like fun.
It was a lot of fun. I had a great time shooting the short film for this and the song. And, you know, my daughter's doing the steps, and it is so funny. I will show it to you later when we're finished. It's so cute to see, you know, the little ones doing this. So I had a great time. I rehearsed a lot, and I believe people are liking it, so it's good.
You know, we of course have always known you as the most Google celebrity in the world. Give it up for Sunny Leone for that, as always. You know, but outside of that as well, I know for a fact this song is making waves and breaking the internet, not just in India, but also outside. The amount of people outside of India who've been sharing videos doing Hello G, has that reached you as yet? Because it's reached me. You know, people are like, do you know this song? It's amazing.
Oh, okay. Good. That's amazing news. It's really exciting when, you know, you can go somewhere and you hear your songs. I hear my songs a lot in Thailand. I don't know why. All of a sudden, and then some house mommy will come to me. Oh, that's you. That's you. I'm like, yeah, that's me.
Amazing. Thank you, Sunny, for lighting up the stage and the screen every time you walk on one. Give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ask you about casting them. You know, why did you think they were the
We would love to
ultimate
know that.
birds who deserve to be scared by Ragini? Please tell us.
We would love to know that.
So, you know, I have this little boy who's a friend of mine and my little child, Vikas. And he showed me some clippings of both of them. And he was like, these are my kids, just see them. They are so good. And I was like, okay, now we will take them in Ragini. Because I saw the clippings and then I took a small test of them. I said, we won't tell anyone. And we'll shoot a promo and then announce. Because if they are so popular and they are so loved by the youth, let's give them the best digital launch, at least in fiction.
That's so true. And it has been, right? It has been overwhelming. You know what, Divya, I'd like for you to, at this point, tell me, how does it feel to step into a franchise, which is one of the biggest franchises, okay, this continent has seen. I wouldn't say it's anything less than that. Tell me your feelings.
When I got to know that I'm a part of this, I'm still shivering because
You are Ragini.
I am the Ragini. Thank God, man. Thank God. So this feeling was really scary for me initially. That I don't know how will I do this. It's a great franchise. वो क्या होता है ना, कभी-कभी actors when you want to debut, तुम छोटी-मोटी कोई चीज कर लो तो फिर वो गलतियां छुप जाती. People don't talk about it when the good thing comes and you're like, yeah, I'm a good actor, man.
Correct.
So
I know what you're saying.
is difficult. Okay,
Yeah.
this one is like. Okay.
Okay.
Now this has eyes, and then I hear Sunny Leone being a part of it. I'm like, oh God. Okay, more eyes on us. So we were like really tense, but then thankfully we pulled it off. We had an amazing team, great friends on set, amazing team, and Ekta's motivation. The day we walked in for the narration, she walks in and she is like. You feel that aura when a woman enters and the entire room becomes all important. She's all important, and we were like, okay, we have to listen to her. Like,
I know, right? Let's
so this
Sunny,
was
Sunny, let's do that together. 1, 2, 3.
so okay. So this women empowerment, which we experienced, you're going to experience the same thing in Ragini.
Amazing.
And she's made sure of
Amazing.
it.
I get very spooked. Very spooked. Very spooked. But I have to say one thing that the process of getting Sunny on was actually exactly how we shot it. We were discussing it. We said we've got these two great young kids who have such a big following, but we need that slam dunk moment, And that slam dunk moment only comes when you have the face of Ragini MMS. I mean, we've done, I mean, 2 movies, 1 digital show out of it, but you still remember Baby Doll. You know, you just cannot get that off that. And I met Sunny. Sunny said, you know what, I want to do something like larger. I said, we'll do that also. Then I met Daniel at an airport. And at the airport, I sat with him. I said, now that you're here, listen to me. And I spent 1 hour with him, nearly about to miss my flight, explaining to him what I was doing. And he said, this didn't come to me. Now I think you should message Sunny yourself. And then we started the whole conversation.
He said, I worked on Baby Doll. I mean, everybody's worked on this song, Baby Doll, by the way. Everybody. That is their one line into, having a conversation is, I worked on that song too. Or I did this, or I did this on that song. Everybody just the day before yesterday, they just speak to me about this. So it's really nice. How many more seconds do I have?
I guess this is just one of the best work till date. So Ekta, once again, congratulations. Happy to be associated with All Biology. Happy to be associated with such wonderful content makers. And yes, Sunny is always special for us. The Z5 premium proposition launched with Sunny's biopic, Karanjit Kaur, The Untold Story. So welcome back to Z5.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that. Can I please make sure that Shatadru is also with us? Shatadru, are you here? He's the EP and director he's the EP of the show. Can I please have Shatadru join us? And can I please have Clyde, who's directed that VR that you've seen? If y'all are with us in the room, can you please join us on the stage? All right. Ekta, I'm going to come back to you at this point. You truly made it look like the sexiest horror can ever be. All right. Could you... You guys missed that. You got to say that on the mic. Then let me do this again. Ekta, you really made horror look so sexy.
I'm neither Sunny Leone, nor am I Divya Agarwal, nor am I Varun Sood, nor am I none of all these others. So I did nothing. They made it look sexy. And the directors and the teams, the creative teams here.
I love the fact that it's a feminist ghost. Could you please tell us a little bit more about that? That here's a woman who is not going to let the men rest if they're going to be creeps. I think that is a great proposition. A little bit about that.
So our writers actually said that, we make so much of sexual content. So we always told a lot of men view it. I said, bingo, that's a perfect place to actually give out a feminist statement. Content that is viewed by men.
Perfect. Absolutely.
So we'll show them a lot of sex, but we'll tell them only with consent.
Yeah, guys, can we please do this? I think consent is sexy is what we should talk to them about. So let's say consent is sexy with a thumbs up. Is that okay? All the ladies and all the men on stage, we're going to look at you and we're going to say consent is sexy. 1, 2, 3. Consent is sexy. All right. Of course, I'm going to let the lovely members of the press do a quick little photo op with you guys as soon as because y'all are all here. Yeah?